Yeah, good morning, everyone. Uh, we saw a sharp bounce back in the US market on Friday, mainly driven by whatever the negative signals which were there are getting absorbed. And now people are looking for next quarter results. And before that, there was some pullback in the market, which was oversold in recent past. Now the market will be, though there are concerns about inflations and withdrawal of liquidity, but market will look for quarterly results in the coming week. Similarly, US market in futures today are more of a flattish, but Asian markets are indicating positive signs, driven by mainly US market bounce back of around 3% on Friday. What we see that Indian market will also be driven more by expectations of results in the coming week, wherein quite a few sectors like cement, steel, and FMCG may not show good show. But on the other hand, auto, IT, and banking can show better results. It will be more stock specific, which will be driving the market in coming period. Apart from that, if we see the commodity, oil is more or less at similar level at around $114 Brent crude, whereas aluminum, copper are flat, iron ore is up by around 4%, and steel is up by around 1%. So overall, uh, indication of more of a positive trend in today's trade. And I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. Today, looking towards Asian markets, I believe that the Nifty is likely to open with a gap of almost 200 points on the upside. From last week, we have seen the Nifty had shown a great bounce back rally from 15,200 levels to 15,700 levels. Going ahead, this positive momentum pullback rally is likely to be continued towards 15,900 will be the first resistance zone. If it's clear that level, then upside, the levels are open for Nifty at around 16,000 and 16,200 levels. But for today intraday purpose, the first resistance is placed at 15,770. Any move above that level, we expect a positive momentum to be carried forward towards 15,840 to 15,940 levels on the higher side. Whereas on the downside, the immediate support is placed at 15,630 and 15,550. The view will remain a cautious. Coming towards the bank nifty, the first resistance is placed at 34,000 levels. Any more above that level, 34,320, 34,400 levels can be seen on the higher side. Whereas on a downside, 33,440 and 33,200 will act as a crucial support level on the bank nifty front. Coming towards the Nifty Finance, 15,370 will be the important resistance level. Any move about that level, we expect to carry forward with the positive momentums into the Nifty Finance towards 15,450 to 15,500 levels. On the flip side, 15,240 and 15,170 will act as a crucial support levels on the Nifty Finance. Coming towards the stock specific, MCX really looks good on the technical setup. This particular counter had shown a bounce back rally from 1150 levels to 1280 levels on the higher side. The stock is on the verge of giving a breakout of 50 DMA, which gives a positive sign. I believe it has a potential to reach up to 1320 to 1340 on higher levels. So one can take a long positions in MCX for a target of 1320, and the stop loss can be kept at 1235 on a downside. I think that's it from my end. I request Edward you guys to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. See, on the derivative front, looking at the overall open interest, the open interest has risen a little bit. Now, with this being the expiry week, this much open interest rise was expected. The PCR is around the one level, which is a positive. Major positive is that the base has shifted upwards after a long time. Just a second. Yeah, after a long time, the base for Nifty has shifted upwards from 15,000 to 15,500 levels. The highest put base is now at 15,500, which is a big positive. That means this rally is sustainable and it can reach towards the 16,000 odd level, 16,200 odd levels. 16,000 has the highest call base, but that has also decreased from 1.4 crores to about 90 lakhs. So we are seeing some liquidation there as well, which is a good sign. Also, looking at the VIX, that has come down from 23 24 levels to 20 levels and decreasing further. So if today, if Nifty sustains the 100-point gap up move, we might see VIX coming down further. It can go below 20 levels. If that happens, it can be a very big positive for the indices and for Nifty overall. So look out for the same. Still a lot of shorts have been built into the system, and banking sector along with the IT sector has a lot of short built up. Also, the metal sector has a lot of short built up. So these three sectors can witness good rally going forward. So one should concentrate on these three sectors specifically for the upside. That's it from my side. I'd like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Uh, Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Nirav. There are two news on Dr. Reddy's and both are positive. One is that they have announced an acquisition of a portfolio of branded and generic injectable products from Ethon Pharmaceuticals, and they would be making a $5 million upfront payment and also a contingent payment of $45 million. That would be mostly based on the milestones achieved and also the sales of these products. The total addressable market for these products is $174 million. So this is positive for Dr. Reddy. Another news is that they have settled with Indivior UK Limited on Suboxone. And pursuant to this agreement, the company will receive payments totaling $72 million by March 31st, 2024. So another 2 years, they would get that amount. So, and that will also dismiss all the underlying litigation. So this is a positive for Dr. Reddy. Thank you.
So apart from this, Tata Power has said that they had commissioned a solar power plant, that is a floating power plant, first in India, in backwater of Kerala, of 101.6 megawatt. So it's a comparatively a larger platform which has been commissioned. So will act as positive for Tata Power in this, because of this. And apart from that, even Adani Enterprise has said that they had tied up loan for setting up of the copper refinery. As such, this will act more of a neutral, as it will take a lot of time for the plant to come up from here. And apart from that, refining business, what we see in case of Hindalco and even in case of Vedanta, they are more of a converter and doesn't have any core competency, as we do not have copper ore for that. So as such will not be a great positive for Adani Enterprise. It's a more of a neutral news for them. Apart from that, the international sugar prices are trending lower and are at 4-month low at around 18.31 cent. So at current price, it will work out to somewhere around 32 rupees or 33 rupees corresponding selling price from India, which will not be great remunerative for sugar mills at this price. No doubt, new sugar season will start from September, October onwards, and government has restricted export of sugar up to 10 million ton in the current year, but in next year not yet decided. So even if government decide to export similar amount of sugar in the international market, similar quantity of sugar in the intermarket, there will not be great demand as the prices of these sugars are comparatively lower in the international market. So the point is like we are in June month and still there are 3 months, and how the sugar prices behave in next 3 months is quite important. The expectation for the next year for the international market is better production expected as compared to the current year. And India also, the expectation of up till now is that we will be producing similar or higher sugar as compared to last current season. So nothing so great positive for sugar may not be so attractive at current point of time. Okay, fine. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.